Ocho Video Putter T. Oh, so the Houston Astros won the World Series Game 7. 5-1 over the Los Angeles Dodgers, so they finally put them away. Game 6 and Game 7 to me was quite similar, only the roles were reversed. In Game 6, Houston stranded, I think, 8 batters. In Game 7, Los Angeles stranded 10 base runners. They had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to score. They just couldn't score. They only scored 1 run. Houston scored 2 runs in the first, 3 in the second, and that was it. And that was more than enough to beat the Los Angeles Dodgers 5-1. So they won the World Series this year. 4-3. I'm not a fan of any team, so it doesn't matter either way. I don't root. I don't pick a team, even if I don't have a favorite team, and I don't pick teams. I just watch sports and I recap them. This was not a pitcher's duel, but it was a pitcher's duel. A bit of a paradox. Houston's starter lasted 2 1/3 innings, McCullers, but he was pulled. Lance McCullers, he didn't give up. Wait a minute. Yeah, he didn't give up any runs, but I don't know why, but they pulled him after only 2 1/3 innings. But that didn't come back to bite them because the Houston bullpen, their relief pitchers, only allowed 1 earned run the rest of the way. Los Angeles was different because their starting pitcher, Vernish? Yes. Darvish. I don't know where I got his last name from. He was part of the, anyways. The Houston Astros, bigot. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that. But I don't know. That wasn't cool. In my opinion, he should have been suspended 5 games in the World Series, or the rest of the World Series, instead of 5 games at the beginning of next season. Moving on. So Darvish was pulled. He only pitched 1 2/3 innings, but he gave up 4 earned runs. And Los Angeles bullpen, they gave up 1 run, but it wasn't earned. So Los Angeles relief pitchers pitched the rest of the way, and they only gave up 1 unearned run. But offensively, Los Angeles had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. I think a total of, 10. Yep. 10. They left 10 men on base. Which is pretty, you know what I'm saying? They could only score 1 run. And that was in the 6th inning. Yep, they stranded 10 base runners. Actually, Los Angeles out-hit Houston 6-5. But Houston had 1 3-run home run. Yep. But they to me, Houston's did a much better job. They did have a 3-run home run, but they did a much better job advancing base runners this time. Game 6, Houston performed just like Los Angeles. They had opportunity after opportunity, walks, some hits, could not advance the base runners. But in this game, I think Houston had 1 sacrifice run. So they were able to advance the runners, and they had an out, but the runner advanced and scored, which is considered a sacrifice. Los Angeles, they couldn't even advance runners. They couldn't get sacrifice RBIs. So no more baseball for a while now. April is the beginning of the next season. So Houston wins their first ever World Series at Dodger Stadium. Adios.